All right, I see the famous red dot. Well, hello, everybody. This is part two. Um, in the chat line, I put a place where you can find my books, and well, I did it twice. Anyway, so that's there, plus the global open mic and a few other things. Um, I'm going to start out with sharing my screen. That's okay, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Permissions are on.
All right. So this is a set of haiku. I'm not going to read them all, but you'll see them now. And has to do with perspective. 1 trillion apologies, not nearly enough for the errors of our ways. And this essential beauty may well be unseen, but never fades, nor is it forgotten. And if you're in a relationship, this is one for you folks. How a day goes down hell, one word at a time, when none was enough to start with. And this is a cutie pie here. The more you speak the truth, the more you repeat yourself. I'm just not going to read them all, though, but I like this one. In philosophy, size doesn't matter. And for our political system, we have this. Justice is not just us, but what makes us who we are. And I'm so thankful to have this one written now. White House Dilemma, staging a first responder with the worst responder. Ku Klux Klan strikes again and again, but speak to me of justice. And I don't really feel like this one very much today, nor do I feel very much like that one today. But here we go. Something in the news. Friend says, what'll Trump do? I say, make it worse. Now these two here, this one here, you'll notice the parentheses. It's a style of writing that can work with any language, but it's something I've been doing for a number of years. Each parentheses is either a word or a homonym. Parentheses, just like in math, you do the inside out first. So this really reads, I invest men, investment, lions of Stalingrad, millions fell. Oh, still there are tolls to tell. So this is kind of like a 3D writing, and it's an interesting kind of thing. This is an unfortunate aspect of being an American, or actually other places in the world. You know, the old Nazi says, I had to laugh. Their children holding our flag, which is a sorry state of affairs. This is another one where you read the parentheses as homonyms. Oh, voice, their invoice, 250,000 young Russian women, red stamp received. And that was a historical document I saw. It was like, what in God's name? Anyway, and the last one, of course, what is male patrimony but inconsolable, inconsiderate, hard, and abusive. So some haiku that actually are, wait a minute, there might be this other one here. Hold on. Oh, forgot this one. Where else are you if not in and enclosed by your perfect heart? Okay, I'm going to stop that for the moment. So we'll go back to the regular thing there. And this is a poem that has to do with my wife. These two here. Okay. This is called Everything, Everything. Though love does abide, this revival set us aglow, as sweet spring air freshened in from our window. So above us motes caught in slant light were carried out, As below, in idle embraced, we found certain redoubt. You, abed beside me with our timely spirit, replied to this life, deciding thus to cheer it. When at rest in disarray, tumbled thoughts came to mind, we spoke through a sigh, declaiming our common bind. So those languorous afterglow dreams went a wing, rose with our wishes lofting up to clouds for a fling. Oh, set aside the simple mind and its torturous plays, and part those fanciful curtains onto love's yesterdays, where o'erspread are those pastoral scenes of storybook lore, wherein everyone happily dwells, peaceful forevermore. A morning inspiration. I love that one. And this other one here is, again, a portrait of my wife in poetry, a poetic portrait. It's called Longing Spelled Out. In your eyes, I saw so much that one night. There was the moon in its crescent phase, with Jupiter off to the left, and there was Orion's belt glittering just below the slight galactic haze. It was all in there as we embraced and our hearts beat one with the others, and there were whispers, warm breath gracing our cheeks, and how lips touching barely at first, slowly then found the nape. Oh, the soft fingers twined. Silly, I know, but it was joyful. This then is when I forever fell in love with time. And so those two, I have a concluding piece at this point, which should be okay. Nope, that's not it. Here it is. And some people here might have heard this before, but light, light, light. From the start of this universe until now, there has always been the light. Clearly, it is an essential factor, for what else do we all come to eventually and aright but the light, light, light. No thing overshadows this. It's what moves this poor body, causes my fingers to trace such moments as this, counsels the passion coursing my heart well, and what so enlivens my giddy soul tonight but the light, light, light. Now, terms cannot describe or contain this. Actions provide mere indications. Lyrics might bear it so long as the breath bears them. Nothing temporal can truly be seen without it, and all things eternal are made up only of it. What else moves us within so as to create without, passing for inspiration's sight, but the light, light, light. And so, in the deep, cold world of winter, when sullen, lifeless, and leaden heavens occlude the hope of celestial bodies, when the landscape beneath is set in a monochromatic display, yes, fish may still seize the day beneath their ice, yes, furtive burrowing survivors do abide, and the heart of an owl harbors its heated blood as it wings down silently after sighting its prey. Dark talons clutch the unwary or luckless, where blood spatters on moonlit white. What else rules there but the light, light, light? What muffles the tolling bell better than distance and time? What rings it ever clearer to echo in the mind? What's the message it means to send all these years later? What do I do by telling you this? Why do such words as these make their way here? What causes my spirit to soar, my heart then mine to quicken? What makes a singular difference, no matter how seemingly slight? The light, light, light. When death is no longer that distant, dismissed threat, but present, promised, and immediately certain, your intimate companion, if you will, waiting on you, so to speak, hand and foot? What will move still until that very last? What makes its essential difference felt? What else is there to keep in sight but the light, light, light? Thank you so very much.